All right, everybody. Silent Scream, Scream All About It, episode 4.
All right, we're working our way on through the songs, so hope everybody's been enjoying what we got started so far, and everybody tunes in, keeps checking us out.
Mm-hmm. Interaction helps. It helps with the algorithm, as you like to talk about, Pee Wee.
Oh yeah, which I don't know what it means, but I just know we got to keep the algorithm going, whatever that means.
Yeah, so trying to keep it going somewhat consistently these episodes.
And I'm technology challenged, so I'm not just a complete dumbass. I'm just stupid sometimes.
Well, at least you're trying.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is episode 4 of the podcast. This is part 3 of the Drunken Disorderly Files. We are moving on to the third song on the album, Walk a Mile. This is one you wrote.
Yeah.
Another one that Pee Wee wrote.
It's another one of those 90s songs,
Just like Bottle of Beam.
Well, let's start off with our traditional.
I'm me forgetting liquor. Oof.
Yeah, I think something's going wrong there.
Something's going wrong, man. It's been a long day. We've been working on cars and shit all day.
Oh yeah, trying to get our RV ready to go out on the road. We ready to get out there, guys.
We got an RV and everything. We're ready to travel for the band stuff and getting everything diagnosed, making sure everything works. Generator's still fucky, but hey, when you plug it in, it works now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like a RV park power,
Yeah, but we've got a couple half-ass mechanics that are going to be with us.
Yeah.
So hey,
2 halves make a whole, though.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole mechanic.
Me and Dom already got we know we're going to be in there helping them too, because I'm going to be on one side handing them tools. Dom's going to be on the other side reading off of
a manual.
off his manual, off the manual. All right, you got to do this, bro.
Yeah. And then Kim can hold the flashlight.
Yeah, and Kim's going to hold the flashlight
Yeah,
for
there
us.
you go. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this shot knocked out.
All right. And for all our Silent Scream fans, just give you a little
show that to the camera up there. Yes.
Right.
Silent Scream shot glasses, everybody. We have these for sale at our gigs.
Yep.
They're $5?
Yeah.
Yeah, $5 shot glasses. They're real nice too.
And they're a double shot, man. They're
Yeah.
the 2-ounce shots, so hey.
Cheers.
If you want to get hammered.
Yeah, you're the front one. I'm calling the front of the little road case here.
Yeah.
The front.
So if you want to get hammered, do it Silent Scream style.
Silent Scream style.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Walk a Mile.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about the song before we start playing it? Just go through it.
Well, I mean, honestly, a lot of songs I wrote, they're pretty simple. They're not real technical, real hard songs. Most of the stuff I wrote is just simple stuff. And it's just about one of my experiences back in the '90s. And when I first started to write the song, I wrote it about a life situation that I went through, and then over the years, as I've had the song, I didn't never record it until me and Dom got together, but I did play it from time to time, and I wanted it to have more than just one meaning. Didn't want it, because you can listen to the song and say, well, it's about a relationship gone bad.
Yeah.
Or, I said, I don't just want that. So I worked with it and tweaked with it over the years. And, it can be referenced to that relationship. It can, you can reference, a loss of a loved one. You can reference it to, something that I battled with back in the 90s and early 2000s, a drug addiction. And also, it can also take it back to, the heritage of the Native Americans, because, because the long road that they went down, just my ancestral history, So, just a little upfront thing, so however it can relate to I didn't want it to just relate to people who's been in a bad relationship. I wanted it to relate to everybody, So whatever you're going through, hey, maybe this will help. Maybe this will give you, maybe you'll see you ain't the only one. Hey, that's what it all boils down to, and then I can relate to more than just one person at a time. I want to relate to everybody,
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the song off.
All right.
Little clean guitar part here by you. Yeah. Then my guitar part comes in there. That cricket.
Oh yeah. We got a cricket running loose in here with us.
It's been a day since she's gone, and I sat there all alone. Should have tried a little longer to make it wrong. Well, several days went by, and I sat there and wondered why. Should have tried a little longer, just one more try.
First verse.
Yeah. Well, see, like I say, projected on where you were at. I projected it on 4 different parts of my life. A relationship gone bad, my drug addiction, losing family, and my heritage. How it's the same old thing that we keep saying. It's just it's life storms. You have so many of them that and everybody goes through them on a daily basis. And I just wanted to reach everybody I could with this song, and the lyrics just, it's been a day since she's gone, whether it was a person, whether it was a loved one, whether it was the drugs that you were doing, or whether, it's a memory of your past, it, just wanted it all to relate, so everybody can feel, that emotion that I've gone through, different times in my life, so I put it out there. So, hey, like I say, like I've said in the past podcasts, we try to be as honest as we can about everything. Yeah. And that's where you reach the most people, I feel. And, if I give you a piece of my heart and you got that piece missing, then, you're going to relate with me.
Yeah, the connection's made. It's, down to earth.
Yeah. And that's all I try to do. I mean, that's all we all try to do when writing songs, and our priority is not just to throw a bunch of stuff out there, try to get some catchy riffs or nothing like that. These songs are written from the heart.
Oh yeah.
This whole CD is some of them are fun, but it was still, written from the heart. It's about what we did.
Yeah, personal experiences.
Yeah, and just like Bottle of Beam, it was about getting drunk and drinking Beam all the time, but it was about, the how you went through that phase, how you got there, and just like this song, I wanted it to reach more than one person going through a bad thing. I wanted it to reach as many people going through different bad things where they could relate to it,
Yeah, because even it doesn't, depending on what bad thing you're going through, you still feel the same generally.
Oh yeah,
it's still the negative emotions pooling up, and then it crosses over into your personal or professional life even sometimes.
Oh yeah, and that's all I'm trying to do, with it. It's been a day since she's gone, and I'm sitting there all alone. Should have tried a little longer to make it wrong. Hey. So you're indecisive on what you want to do. So well, let me just see how life was thrown at me next. Just put it that way, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, and then
moving on to the chorus, yeah. You go back a few seconds.
Walk a mile down an endless street, never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road, never know where you're going to. Walk a mile down an endless street, never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road.
And the chorus is just what it's saying. You're walking that long road, not knowing what's coming, not knowing who you're going to run into, what's coming next, whether it's going to be good, whether it's going to be bad. Just the whole chorus is about standing up and keep walking that road.
Mm-hmm. Parallel to the song that I wrote, Third Time's the Charm. Yeah. Get up off your feet,
Yeah. You got to keep on pushing forward, no matter what happens, You're going to walk down a mile, you're going to walk a mile, you don't know who you're going to run into. Mm-hmm. You're going to go down an endless road, and you're like, you don't know why or for what reason, but it all comes together. Everything's always a perspective on what you need. Mm-hmm. The walk a mile. It could be a mile, it could be a day, it could be a year. It's never no.
Yeah.
Just walk a mile was just most of us, especially people out of shape like me, if you walk a mile, you're like, damn, am I ever gonna get there? You're trying to walk a mile, and you don't know what you gonna find when you get there, man. So that's where the chorus comes from. You don't never know what you're looking for, what you're going to where you're gonna hit, what you're gonna run into. So you just keep on. But you got to keep on going. That's just part. Mm-hmm. That's just the biggest part of life. Regardless of what happens, you got to keep pushing on and keep pushing forward.
Yeah, because it's a mental game. Because a lot of people don't realize that you can stop whenever you want. A lot of people. I mean, you'll have times where you're going through a lot of negative emotions and stuff, and you want to throw in the towel, whatever, quit. You decide when it's over.
Yeah.
You keep going for as long as you want to, or you can quit.
Yeah.
You can call it quits and just, drop out of the race. A lot of people end up doing that, just calling it quits. Doing whatever, spinning out. But what I think after recording the song with you and everything, and my perspective from what you've written, this song is about keep going.
Yep.
Keep going. Doesn't matter what negative emotions are welling up, whatever's ailing you. Keep going.
Yeah, because you're going to have them. I mean, it's just there's going to be negativity in your life, your whole life.
There's no way to avoid it.
And
that's part of life. Yeah.
You keep going and make it down there. Walk that mile. Mm-hmm. See who you can see. That person you may see may be a bigger negativity than what you left, but then again, it could be the positive part of your life that you need to change things, to do things differently, to want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the chorus comes in on it. So.
Second verse.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, several months went by, and I sat there and wondered why. Should have tried a little longer, one more try. And I don't know where she went. The time we had was the time we spent. Should have tried a little longer, make it better.
and the second verse is just, time's gonna go by. You're still gonna feel that negativity, you know. Well, several months gonna go by, and you still feel it. You still feel down. You still feel, oh man, I don't know if this is worth dealing with or not. And then again, it's just pushing forward, several months went by, and I sat there and wondered why I should try it a little longer, one more try. And then the next line is really what kind of gets you whenever you're really get into that negative mode. Well, I don't know where she went. The time we had was the time we spent. Should I tried a little longer and made it bent? Should I just give in and do whatever, like I say, whatever feeling you have, let it take control, or should I keep pushing forward, And that's what it's all about, is that push forward, I'm not giving up on nothing. I'm 57 years old. Been playing music since I was around 11, 12 years old when I first started playing guitar and stuff. And don't get me wrong, things have been up and down a lot. But those high spots is what you look for in life, and that's what keeps you going. Because I know if I keep pushing, eventually it's gonna I'm gonna get another high spot, and then I'm gonna get a little, and then I'm banking on everything to really hit a really high spot, not just get a little above normal, and then there's a little bit more. But no, you keep pushing in your life, no matter what you're after, no matter what you're doing, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a musical career, whatever you're doing. As long as you keep pushing and push yourself, don't let that low. You're gonna have those lows, man, and that's what this song's all about. Telling you, you're gonna have those lows, but keep walking that mile. You don't never know what's at the end of that mile.
You gotta keep pushing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, going into the second chorus.
Yeah.
Walk a mile down an endless street, never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road, never know where you're going to. Walk a mile down an endless street, never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road, yeah.
Anything else you want to add on that chorus or no?
Oh, well, like I say, just, on the chorus, just keep kicking, keep pushing, keep fighting hard, you're always going to run into obstacles in life.
Yeah.
And it's how you handle that obstacle. Whether you push forward and go past it. I've always been that hard-headed Native American that, even my heritage and have always been, that's what they say, oh, you're just a crazy Indian. And crazy Indians do all things differently. They want to, and we do. Hey, we take things head on and go on, push on. Whether we get knocked back 5 feet or whether we push on through, we keep on going. Get up, try it again. Let me see if I can get knocked back 3 foot this time. but that's that's just the whole meaning of the chorus. Walk that mile. See what's out there. You got it in you. Everybody does, to push forward, push hard, and we're gonna make it, man. Hey, I'm telling you like this. We with the right people behind you, and just with yourself. You got to be at peace with yourself and say, hey, I ain't gonna let this negativity push me back. I'm gonna make it drive me forward. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't help someone who won't help themselves.
That's right. There's so many people out there that want to be the victim. Oh, this happened to me. I had a bad life. Hey, man, we all did. We all have. At some point in time. It's just how we handled it and how we moved forward is the only difference. You can sit and wallow in self-pity,
Yeah.
Or you can pick your ass up and knock that door down that got in your way.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, at the end of the day, and then the beginning of next day, you're still waking up in the same bed you went to sleep in.
Exactly. You know, if you don't do anything different, life's gonna run over you instead of you running through it.
And that's what this song's about. I feel like.
Yeah, it is.
It's about running life over instead of having it run you over.
Yeah, instead of life taking control of you and leading you in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
All the major successful people in life have always had that state of mind.
Yeah, that mindset. Yeah.
You know, because I've read up on so many financial millionaires and rock stars, movie stars and stuff that they've had obstacles and they just pushed on and kept on and and that's the same thing this song is talking about.
It's like I said, you decide when it's done.
Yep.
You decide when to throw in the towel.
Yep. And this song tells you don't ever throw in the towel because you ain't when you throw in the towel you're giving up. This song is about don't ever give up. Just keep walking that mile. Keep going. Keep pushing it further, and life you're gonna take your beatings in life, but if those bruises heal up. But when you finally make it to the top, to where you can say, hey, I accomplished that, I did that, I done walked over that, I didn't let that shit get me down. Then you feel so great about yourself and about what you do. Yeah. And that's how I felt when I wrote this song. I mean, whenever I got done with this song, I was like, yeah.
That sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. It's just, the reaction you have is all on you. Nobody can control anybody else. I just hope this song might help somebody somewhere. Like I write every song I write, I hope it might help somebody from my past stupid experiences. Some of them, some of them really stupid stuff I did, but this, just it's an emotional trial that where you got to deal with your own emotions as well as other people's emotions.
Yeah.
And whether you're going to let them dictate how your life comes out, or you going to take control and run with it.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't.
No.
They just go with the flow, and then
And then when they hit a brick wall, or hit an obstacle, not necessarily a brick wall, but hit an obstacle, and then everybody's telling them, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. They buy into it. Yeah. I ain't buying into nothing. I'm 57 years old, still trying to be a rock star. Hey, if I fall out on stage, just throw some water on me and keep on playing. Because I'm going to get up eventually.
You want to get into the solos next?
Solo,
right? Yeah, here we go. I love the way that you ended this chorus with ringing the growl and that,
Yeah, well, I thought that, that way, it was a good significant factor to, all right, we're fixing to come in a little heavier with solo. We're fixing to add the balls to it right here because it is a power ballad. Yeah. And then, but we still wanted to have that little kick in to let everybody know we're still the 80s and 90s rockers.
Yeah. We're still Silent Scream.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, here we go. There's solo.
And on the solo, actually, David Brazil wrote the original solo for this, but we didn't ever record it. It's just whenever we were playing it, we were.
This is all news to me. I didn't know this.
And he was. he was a really good lead guitar player, still is to this day. He was had a big Steve Vai, Joe Satriani influence.
Mm-hmm.
And when he wrote the solo on this, it was like this is a power ballad. This is, you got to feel that emotion even in the solo.
Song, yeah.
And he was a little heavy on the licks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool to have fast licks, but you got to blend them in to come in to where the song, it gives the song feeling. And he was just he was young at the time when he did it, and it was a little too much, I guess what you would say. A little too. He added too many licks into a slow song, a power ballad.
It just didn't fit the song.
Yeah. It was.
Of course, no disrespect.
No.
He filled in for me while I was out of town. So.
He did. He did a great job with us.
Really good job. I saw videos on Facebook.
And he did a good job on it at the time, which I thought was really good. But then, that was back in the '90s, and then we come up almost 30 years later, and when Dom laid down, I was like, that's all soulful. That's all just heartfelt. It just flowed right in with the song, know. And don't get me wrong, Dom had some fast licks in there too, but then he come in and blended them in. Smooth,
it's how you transition between the two.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Dave did a good job. And back then, I was loving that because that was back in the '90s.
Everybody was doing that. The doodly doodlies on the guitar.
And then oh no, you need to narrow or something. Go make it flow into it.
Make a smooth transition between the two. Yeah.
But at the time he was young. He was like 15 years old, 16 years old. So he was still learning himself. He So I mean I ain't putting Dave Brazil down at all.
Yeah,
great friend of mine.
Guitar player. Yeah,
great friend of mine still to this day. We cuss and fuss each other from time to time, but we're still good. We're still good friends on everything. So it ain't like we get where we can't talk to each other or anything.
Mm-hmm.
We're 30 years, man. Hey, friends like that. You don't have a whole lot of them in your lifetime. So
Mm-hmm.
But he did a really great job with us and everything. Well,
let's
go ahead.
If you're watching, Dave, cheers.
Here's to you, brother. We love you.
Mm-hmm. Did a damn good job filling in for me while I was out of town. All right, going into
last verse.
Tail end of the solo there.
It's been a year since she's gone, and I sat there all alone. Should have tried a little longer to write this song. Yeah.
All right. Last verse.
And it's just you sitting back reflecting on a past relationship or a past loved one or the
past
heritage,
experience,
past experience, just you reflecting back. And, and all you could have did, for something that didn't work out, if you'd have stayed in it, it would have just been turmoil, would have just been a headache. So, that's why the line was should have tried a little longer to write this song. No, I wrote the song at the right time, after it happened, after, when the emotions were flowing, when things were, I could have waited, a year later, and then wrote the song, and it wouldn't have been heartfelt. It would have been.
Yeah, it's a self-reflection on what you've just written down. It's like, I could have tried a little harder, but no, it's more raw. It's more, the emotion is there.
Yes.
The first go around.
Well, absolutely, and that's what, like I say, that was just so much. The last verse, kept it short, quick, and it's just about reflection. You sit back and look at things, and well, I was in this relationship, or I lost, a family member, or yeah. Well, it's been a year since, hey, I ain't done no drugs. Hey, all right. Hey, feel good about writing this song, Hey. It's just all, in perspective on just reflecting on which, of that year that went by, Hey, should have tried a little longer? Nah, it was just, it was the right thing to do. Go ahead and deal with things when they came at me, walk that mile, face them, see everything, and keep pushing forward.
All right, we're gonna get into the last chorus. Walk a mile, everybody.
And like I say, this whole song was about a relationship, dealing with a drug addiction, losing a family member, and my heritage, and all wrapped up together into one.
Yeah.
And it was all things that I was going through at this time, I mean, I wasn't no saint, never was, never will be. Made mistakes, did things wrong, and it seemed that all of this just happened. Lost a brother. That was a big part of my heritage that kept me. It constantly made me think about my heritage and stuff. Ended a relationship, and got off drugs all at the same time, and this was just the perfect song for every bit of it.
Yeah.
And like I say, I tweaked it from time to time to try to get it to where I wasn't the victim. Never want to be the victim, because everything that happens in life happens to you for a reason. Keep pushing on, keep walking that mile. You're going to make it. And by the way, just copy of the CD.
We have CDs at our gigs for sale.
Yeah.
You have Huggies for your bottled canned drinks. We got Silent Scream, Drunken Disorderly flasks as well.
Along with the shot glasses.
Shot glasses as well.
And then we've got stickers that are Silent Scream.
With the Wolf and the Moon.
We got the large ones and the small ones, and then we got the small Drunken Disorderly ones too.
Like here on the back of the laptop.
Yeah. So, and then we have T-shirts. As we spoke of, we got a few hats right now. The new order hadn't come in for the hats yet, and we're been discussing getting some we got T-shirts in multiple colors, black and pink and gray.
Yeah.
And we're talking about doing a T-shirt for this podcast, just for this podcast.
Yeah, the Scream All About It T-shirts. Yeah.
And if when we wind up doing that, we may, for our top-notch fans, throw a little question in, see if you've been paying attention to our podcast.
Ooh, okay.
And win a free T-shirt.
I like that. Yeah, we will discuss this further.
Yeah. So hey,
we'll get back to y'all on that one.
So stay
tuned.
keep following.
Yeah.
Keep following our podcast. It's Scream All About It on our band page.
The Facebook fan group, yeah.
Yeah.
Scream All About It fan group. The link will be in the description, along with all the other links to our social media and streaming platforms. Our album, Drunk and Disorderly, down here in the bottom right underneath my name. Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Pandora, whatever else. If it's online, we're there.
Yeah.
And the online business card, I'm going to link in the description beneath us, left, right, front, center, wherever it is nowadays. There's a YouTube update. I don't know where it is for some people on different browsers or on their phone. Wherever the description is, the link is there, and it'll have everything linked there, like I said.
And check us out on Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation, Gig Salad, Indie on the Move.
And we have a new one, but we can't remember it at the moment. But we're still adding. We're still adding social media areas. Mm-hmm. If you can, tell your friends, come and check us out. If you enjoy this, come tell them to check us out, man. Hey,
yeah, or come catch us at a show.
Yeah. Hey, any show that we have coming up, it's going to be listed
on our the Facebook page.
Yeah, and
the events section.
We've got one coming up shortly. Actually, next Thursday.
Next Thursday at Sissy's Bar and Grill in Corinth.
Corinth, yeah.
Corinth, Mississippi.
It's the old Lucky's or the old wagon wheel. I used to call it the broken spoke. But
yeah,
we're gonna be there. We're gonna be hitting their grand opening. We're the first band to play for her and there. So
yeah, we're the grand opening band.
So we want to get as many people as we can to come and check us out and come give them support. Hey, and they are pulling out all the stops. First bar in Corinth, serving alcohol. I'm talking about they got liquor, they got it all.
Jello shots, they got all sorts of stuff. You guys can check it out on Facebook. It'll be I'll put that in the description as well. I'll put a link to their the Sissy's Bar and Grill in the description.
And then on top of that, they're going to have the local cab service. I can't remember the guy's name. The name of the cab service. Going to be there for giving people rides home.
Yeah, in case you get too fuckered up.
And then on top of that, they're even going to be serving breakfast after the bar closes. So you ain't got to go to the Waffle House or the Huddle House to get something to eat. Right there, you can get you some grub on before you head out.
Go ahead and chow down before hopping in the taxi.
Yeah, for real.
They got their shit together, guys.
Yeah. And we're looking forward to playing there this Thursday. So, y'all come out. We want everybody to come out and see us. It'll be posting. We've got it posted on our band page and stuff. So, just check us out. Any of the sites that we've listed, anything we've said, you can check us out. Silent Scream. We're hoping to be the next biggest thing.
We're working our asses off for it.
Yeah, we're doing everything we can, and we want everybody to get involved as much as they can.
Yeah, we don't want to make it just about us. We want everybody out there to get involved as well. It's important.
Make comments, holler at us, tell us what you think about the music.
Any questions you
have about the podcast,
anything.
Hey, we may not respond immediately, but we will be back to you within a day's time or so.
Oh yeah. I mean, because some of these places out here, you don't got service out here in the woods.
Oh, yeah. And right now we're based out of Fulton, so.
There ain't. No.
And but also, just remember that we're gonna have a show in 2 weeks at Big Al's in
Tuscaloosa.
And
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
So
that damn cricket, y'all hear that? It's in here. It's a big fucker too, about the size of my pinky.
And it's driving him crazy.
I'm not a fucking schizo. It's in here.
Yeah, I hear him myself. So it's not him. But
made its way all the way from the door over there to somewhere over here. It's wherever it is. I'll get to it after this.
And also remember, for any booking needs, any private parties, weddings, anything, you can contact our PR, Madeline Shirley.
Yep.
It's
on the online business card. The link in the description.
Yep, and
at the very bottom, email or phone.
We'll do parties, weddings. If you can get some electricity, we'll get out on a pontoon boat and rock the whole damn river.
For enough money, yeah. Enough money to replace all of our gear if we go overboard.
Yeah, the pontoon better be stable.
Yeah.
But
pontoon will not be in motion while we're playing.
Yeah, we will be anchored.
Yes, we'll be anchored in still water. All right, you want to do this shot, and I'll play the song from the start.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Grab yours.
Yeah. Yours is front.
Yeah.
Down the hatch, everybody. Silent Scream shot glasses.
Silent Scream.
Silent Scream style. Thank y'all for watching, listening, whatever y'all are tuning in on. We appreciate it. Love y'all. See you guys next time on episode 5.
It's when things really get crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a day since she's gone, and I sat there all alone. Should have tried a little longer to make it wrong. Well, several days went by, and I sat there and wondered why. Should have tried a little longer, just one more try. And I sat there and wondered why. Should have tried a little longer, one more try. And I don't know where she went. The time we had was the time we spent. Should have tried a little longer, make it big. Walk It's been a year since she's gone. Well, and I sat there all alone. Should have tried a little longer to write this song. Yeah. Walk a mile down an endless street. Never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road. Never know where you're going to. Walk a mile down an endless street. Never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road. Yeah. Walk a mile down an endless street. Never know who you're going to see. Walk a mile down an endless road. Never know where you're going to. Walk a mile down an endless street. Never know who you're going to meet. Walk a mile down an endless road. Are you still here?
I think they're still here, Pee-wee.
Are you still here?
There goes your phone over in the couch. Thank you guys for listening to the Silent Scream All About It podcast, episode 5, part 3 of the Drunken Disorderly Files. Part 3 of the Drunken Disorderly Files, Walk a Mile, the third track on our album, Drunken Disorderly. Go check it out on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, wherever it is online, we're there.
And if you're still here, you may have won the grand prize. Buying us drinks! All right, you won!
Woo!